Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a drink called Tucher Rotbier. But before we do, and you end up liking this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell for more beer reviews. I greatly appreciate it. Now before I get going here, I want to talk about one of my last couple of videos might have had an extra repeat on it. It's the same one where part of me was upside down. Microsoft program that I was using to edit these videos quit working. So I had to get a new editor, and it took me a few hours to figure out, but I forgot to delete out part of it, so it doubled it. And if you saw it, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, well, don't worry about it till you see it. Life goes on, you know. We still got beer. That's the main important thing. So, this beer has been crafted since 1672, hailing from Nuremberg, Germany. With centuries of beer brewing expertise, Tucher, or Tucker, is deeply rooted in the Bavarian tradition, giving their beers a historic touch and a classic German essence. This beer is brewed in accordance with the Bavarian purity law of 1516, and so that purity law makes it so they can only use water, hops, and yeast and barley, and that's all they can use. So they say. I doubt it's actually a law, but it's something they all follow. So this traditional brewing process gives it a rich, natural taste without unnecessary additives. So with the appearance, I was reading up on it, kind of a reddish brown color. Reddish brown, maybe. Here we got a pretty good sized head. So it does pour a deep amber color, and its unfiltered nature gives it a slightly cloudy appearance with a modest but lasting off-white head. It's lasting. So when it comes to the aroma, so you get caramel, I get toasted malts, I don't get much of the hops. My sniffer's kind of stuffed up today, but it works somewhat. Sure looks good. Now the color, it is sunny out, and I could see a little bit of the light in the windows coming through. We know it's carbonated from the head. You can get a better look at the head there. I can't really see the carbonation. It's such a dark color, it's hard to see. Usually you can see them pretty easy, but it is what it is. Hey, we're going to taste it right now. So the good thing about this beer, it's paid for and it's big. Means I get a lot. Very good beer. So you get some toasted breadiness and caramel. I don't taste much of the little bit of bitterness, but very little. Very smooth. It's 5% beer, or it says around 5%. I'll look here real quick. I do have some information here, but way too little. I think they have a good date to whenever. I see 2025. I see right here 5.2%. So my notes were off. That's why you always want to check notes. And it says around 35 for IBUs. So some of these websites that I go to look at the IBUs, there's so many of these that have multiple different answers. One website will say 30, another will say 40. I've had one say 190 IBUs. This was a couple of weeks ago on a beer. Totally outrageous. And I don't believe beers go over, taste buds ain't going to taste much over 120. So they really don't have anything over that. So that's so when it comes to beer style, Rotbier is a lesser known style outside of Germany, but is well loved within Francionia, or however you say that. It's essentially a red lager that blends the refreshing qualities of a lager with the robust malt flavors of dark beer styles. So when it comes to beer ratings, fans of Tucher Rotbier praise its balance of malt and hops, with many of them noting its smooth drinkability and unique flavor profile. I will say it's very unique. It is very, very unique, and trying to describe it, it's not like a normal lager, but it's good. And it is smooth for, I've had other drinks less than 5.2 that weren't as smooth. That's why I like doing these beer reviews of these brewers, or beers from these brewers that have been open or in business for hundreds of years. Because if they've been doing it for 100 years, a couple hundred years, you know it's going to taste good. If you're a regular beer tasting person. Now once as you get into the IPAs, the extreme hoppiness, this isn't the thing. But you know, when you drink these beers, they're going to taste good. And this beer might have a bit of a spiciness. Doesn't taste like hop spiciness. Just a little unique spiciness to it. I mean, it's not like Tabasco sauce spiciness, but there's a extra spice. Very unique. But I would say this would be probably an 8. I do like this beer. And get beers from these brewers. Yeah, you know it's going to be a good beer. I've had a few from this brewer, and they were all really good, which is to be expected. I like it a lot. So I had to take a little break there. There was a lady pushing a stroller and had to go check out the dog she had. She had a really nice looking dog. It was hard not to stare at that thing. Looked real nice.